For today's video, I'm going to be playing some Black Ops Cold War here. Specifically the Pine map, which I have to say is a really great recreation of an actual mall. Really does feel like you're actually at a mall. Now if I could just mute these guys. I may actually have to turn down the volume. Settings, audio. Alright, there we go. Now obviously this... Oh boy, that does not look really... Looks a bit... Yeah, the character models look a bit on the rough side. Can look really rough. Or actually, the graphics in general can look really rough. I mean, when it looks good, it looks really good. But when it looks rough, it looks really, really rough. I've had games where for much of the match, the maps would not load up. The maps pretty much did not load up properly. So I pretty much had to deal with like half-loaded character models on screen, or just half-loaded environments, I should say. It really just goes to show that this game seems to... It's either my Xbox is really dying on me, or this game really... Or this game was really not optimized for the base Xbox One and PS4 consoles. It could be both, as far as I'm aware. That aside, I really am enjoying my time with Black Ops Cold War, especially, you know, during this whole free week access. I've been mainly doing playing the multiplayer. Not much of a while I do like zombies in concept, I'm more of a multiplayer person. And for the longest time, I've more or less played the Call of Duty games largely for the campaign, although that's kind of changed recently. I've got a lot of campaign modes to deal with, that I still need to get through. You know, I still need to do the campaigns for Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, World War II. Black Ops 4, of course, did not have a campaign, which was a big turnoff for me. And then I did play Modern Warfare 2019 campaign, and then I returned the game. Yeah, I know, not exactly the most ethical move, but EB Games themselves admitted that it was a free 1-week rental.
Field mic deployed.
The staff, that is. Oh, jeez. Now for Black Ops Cold War, I still have yet to actually properly own the game. Never mind play the campaign mode. I have to say, going back, okay, no offense to any of the voice actors, but it's so odd. It's so odd hearing the characters, aside from say Weaver, have different voice actors. It kind of takes you out of the experience. And from what I've seen the campaign, which I've looked up footage for and spoiled myself. Mason Woods have been pretty much sidelined, are pretty much just there for the road. I mean, they're still main characters, I suppose. You can still play as them, but they're just coming along for the ride. And honestly, if they had been just any other characters, I don't think it would have made that much of a difference.
Stun.
They're just there. They're really just there for fan service. But But if we're gonna talk about multiplayer here, well, it's very good.
Not today, buddy.
It's fairly it's pretty standard Call of Duty affair. Although, as far as I'm aware, it seems to be a pretty, it is a substantial step up from the first two Black Ops games. And I say the first two Black Ops games because Black Ops 3, 4, and Black Ops 3 and 4 were more or less were more futuristic titles, and the stories, at least in Black Ops 3 case, had little to nothing to do with the first two titles.
We've fallen behind. We're pulling ahead.
Whoa, careful there. All right, I will say it has. Now, some people did mention. Now, I hear that one of the criticisms about this game is skill-based matchmaking, as it's called.
Took out 2. Field mic is live.
Basically they put you in lobbies where with people of your own skill level, with the same skill set as you. And some people don't like that because basically you can't play. You're basically stuck with you can be stuck with like some of the, because the better you get, the harder it is to just have casual fun or something like that. I'm not too quite sure on the whole. I myself am not like the most I've had the most what do you call the most knowledgeable on the matter, since I just play Call of Duty very casually. If you play Call of Duty much more seriously, I hear that some people really don't like it. No, 12. That is probably the highest streak I've ever gone. Period. Like that is. It is so easy to get like high kill. Oh shoot. To get very high kill counts in this game, high kill streaks, I should say. Sorry. Wait, where did that go? Ah, there we go. Okay, well, please tell me. Please. Yes. Okay, this is probably one of my best games yet. Hopefully the footage actually goes through, because I've had. Oh, I can't even see anybody. No. Oh. Yeah, this is more like it. Yeah, I've had problems with my capture card in the past, so oh, cool. I'm actually shattering all the glass. That's. Wait, is that guy just standing there? Oh, he's just standing there. Yeah, pretty cool that I can shatter all the glass. It's very. I find it very difficult for me to get the major kill. Oh, to get the high-end kill streaks in the past games because of how the kill streak system is in those games. In this game, your points carry over from even in death, and after exhausting your kill streak, you basically have a cooldown period so that you don't abuse them. So yeah, that's a change that I somewhat like, I guess, and I'm a bit. On one hand, it does make the game a bit
activating field mic.
less. How should it makes. I don't know. Maybe it makes the game a bit more luck-based. Score streaks have always been controversial among some players. Some people really like it, including myself. Some people don't. I will say Black Ops 2 was probably one of the hardest games to get score streaks in, because I could never maintain my streak for very long. Here, I've been able to maintain it for extended periods of time, just like as you saw. Now, where is everybody? What are they? Are they just demoralized because I killed so many of them before? Oh, and speak of the devil. So yeah, I'm really having fun. I must say, overall, it's a overall very positive experience. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long to get this game. Oh shoot! Is that a?
CIA,
Hostile
we're
spy
almost
plane
out of
above.
time.
Ah, no.
Sit rep.
Hate it
Enemy
when that
attack
happens.
helo above.
Alright, 23 seconds. Let's see if I can do this. Are they gonna... Yes!
Great job, CIA. No muss, no fuss.
Oh, please tell me I got the best play.
That outcome was never
Please tell me I got the best play. Oh, is that me? Yes! 6. Seven.
Enemy appears KIA.
8. Oh, I didn't... Okay. Okay, I guess they didn't count anything else. But yeah, you okay, so this is what I'm talking about. You see the shadow there's on a helicopter. It does not look good at all. And this issue is present throughout... good chunk of the multiplayer matches, unfortunately. I have a feeling that going forward we'll get a couple more Call of Duty games, and then for last generation platforms, and then it'll call it quits. When it came to the previous generation, we got Ghost, Advanced Warfare, and Black Ops 3, and they got progressively worse on last generation hardware. Advanced Warfare was a bit on the laggy side of things. There's a bit of input lag on the menus, and of course, it took a bit of time for textures to load up, specifically the guns. And in Black Ops 3, well, that game was just a really horrible port. So here's hoping the next couple of Call of Duty games isn't like that. Well, anyways, guys, that does it for this video. Stay tuned for any more videos that I may make in the future, and I will see you next time.